Opioid overdoses have claimed the lives of more than 40 people in Erie County so far this year. And the costs of the epidemic are higher than ever before, not just for the victims, but for their families, friends, and even those who managed to get help and get clean. Tonight, a community gathered to celebrate the life of a man who struggled with his addiction for 10 years before finally getting sober. But the years of drug abuse took a toll on 23-year-old Colton Lasker's body. And 1 week ago, Colton suffered a massive heart attack and died. Now, Colton's family wants to share his story so Western New York can put a face to the epidemic plaguing so many in our community. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Paula Sura is here with more.
A sea of tie-dye filled the room during 23-year-old Colton Lasker's wake and celebration of life.
His smile lit up a room, and not only for me, but millions of people.
I know he was just all around good dude, caring, funny, just completely full of life.
At the young age of 13, Colton started using heroin.
But he didn't feel like he fit in. He felt like an outsider.
He was able to overcome his addiction after 10 years and passed away from a heart attack a week ago.
He passed away clean, and that's what he wanted. He finally got a new, fresh start.
The heart attack happened because of complications from using the drug, but his proud mother says he is now in a better place.
I can't even explain the peace that God has given us and the relief that my son feels now, having been taken in that way and not having it been from an overdose or from suicide, which is where it was ending.
After passing, his organs saved 4 people's lives.
His heart was donated to a man, I believe it was either 36 or 38 years old, down in the New York City area. Both of his kidneys, his liver, and his pancreas all went to 3 other people.
More than 200 people in Erie County died from opioids last year alone. Colton's mother has a powerful message about the reality of addiction.
Addiction is dangerous, and it's mental. It's so horribly mental. I wish that people would learn to understand it better instead of blaming the people that are addicts.
She hopes his memory will live on through the colorful tie-dye shirts, which represent the colors that helped him during his battle.
Someone you know is battling with opioid addiction, Colton's mother recommends reaching out to Renaissance House, which is on Harlem Street. For more information on how to get a hold of this center, go to our website at WKBW.com. In the newsroom, Paula Suro, 7 Eyewitness News.